We've been talking about for a while now the possibility of Taylor Swift being in Deadpool and Wolverine. Of course, that first stemming just from the fact that she is close friends with Ryan Reynolds, and then her being spotted at football games with not only Ryan Reynolds but Hugh Jackman and Sean Levy, of course the director of the film, and recently both Ryan Reynolds and director Sean Levy commenting on rumors of Taylor Swift being in the movie. It's like, I would say 99% confirmed that Taylor Swift is in the film. I mean, is she playing Dazzler? That's what all the rumors say. Some people have even said that she's just cameoing as herself, and it's going to be a super duper meta Taylor Swift joke. All of that is cool. And I'm happy with that. I like Taylor Swift. But here's the thing though. It has now been it's been going around the last couple days that she has been in talks with Kevin Feige to join the MCU, as a different character. Now, obviously, we know this is possible. We've seen it before. You know, actors can play one character in the MCU and then play a different one later. We saw that with Gemma Chan played a character in Captain Marvel and then came back literally 3 years later as one of the leads in Eternals. We've seen that with a couple other characters as well, like Michelle Yeoh, playing two characters also. So Taylor Swift can do that, especially since it's the multiverse. Whatever character she plays in Deadpool and Wolverine will be completely different from what other character she plays in the MCU, which could possibly be a much larger role than we initially thought. So Taylor Swift, it's being reported that she is in talks to play the Blonde Phantom. Now, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, who the hell is the Blonde Phantom? Well, let me tell you who the Blonde Phantom is, because I'm going to be honest, before doing research, I had no idea either. I was like, who even is that? But, so, the Blonde Phantom basically is, she's kind of, in a way, like Black Widow back in the day, and blonde. So Blonde Phantom, basically she's blonde and she's a spy. So she is a person who works a regular office job, and I mean they would definitely change a lot of this stuff to, modernize things and make it less misogynistic, but basically she was obsessed with her boss. He had a huge crush on the guy, and he was a private investigator, I believe. So she was just the secretary at this agency. So then when he went out on a case, she would then make sure nobody's looking, and then put that little domino mask on, and she would go out and fight crime as the Blonde Phantom. So at the time, the character was created very much because Marvel wanted their own Wonder Woman. So you can kind of think of her like that, but without superpowers. So it's a really interesting character. A character that you're probably also thinking, why is this character coming in the MCU? How would she fit in anywhere? And where would she pop up? Well, apparently she's getting her very own Disney Plus series. Daniel RPK, of course, very reliable scooper, is reporting that Marvel Studios is developing a Blonde Phantom Disney Plus series. Taylor Swift is being considered the lead. It's set in the 1950s in Las Vegas, and it's a crime-fighting spy series. So there's that. But if you still don't trust Daniel RPK or some of these other scoopers, you want more evidence that a Blonde Phantom series is happening, well, let's talk about this. So Scarlett Johansson, it's been said for a while that she is developing a Disney Plus series, a Marvel MCU Disney Plus series. She's not going to star in it, but she has been developing the series that she's going to be producing. And for the longest time, we thought it was going to be that Nomad series that was rumored for a while, and who knows? Hopefully that is happening, because I would love that to see Chris Evans come back and that story of him returning the Infinity Stones after Avengers Endgame. That would be really cool. And there were rumors that Scarlett Johansson was going to be in that show, so it made sense that she would be producing that. But it's now been revealed in recent days, or at least, according to rumors and according to scoopers, that the series she is producing is Blonde Phantom. And so that was when we first got reports of a Blonde Phantom series in development for Disney Plus. So Scarlett Johansson is developing Blonde Phantom for Disney Plus. And now Taylor Swift may possibly be in talks to star as this character, which is quite interesting because, again, it's a character that it's like is so out of nowhere, but also, whoever heard of the Guardians of the Galaxy before that movie? Or Shang-Chi? And so we know Marvel can take these B-list, C-list, sometimes even D-list characters and make them absolute stars. And especially when you have a literal star attached, one of the most famous people in the world right now, Taylor Swift, you could make something big about this. Now, as for Taylor Swift as the Blonde Phantom, I mean, obviously she's got the blonde hair, so there's that. She's got the looks down. As an actress, that's the one thing I don't know. I know she's done some acting stuff in the past. The only acting work of hers that I think I've seen is she was in the Lorax animated movie. She did a pretty decent job there, but again, that was animated, so that was just voice work. She was in Valentine's Day, small role, but decent. And then of course her short film, which she also directed, and then she appeared as an older version of Sadie Sink's character briefly at the end of that short film for All Too Well, which actually is, not only the song is good, but that short film is amazing. So I highly recommend checking that out, Swifties, if you haven't already. But she appears in that briefly, and she's really good there as well. So I don't know. I mean, we haven't really seen her doing a crime-fighting spy thriller before, so I think this is interesting. Two of the biggest things in the world, you put them together, Marvel and Taylor Swift, this could be huge. Especially making this character huge, because a character that most people don't know about could be interesting. How would she fit into the larger MCU? I don't know. This would probably be, I'm assuming, a Marvel Spotlight series. I could see this being something similar to Agent Carter, which I know a lot of people didn't really watch, and is kind of, those older Marvel television shows. It's like, are they canon? Are they not canon? Same goes for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I really loved Agent Carter, so I would love to have a new show that has that similar vibe and tone, and officially be canon. And so I think that would be fun. I think that would honestly be really, really cool. And again, it's a character I didn't really know about, and don't really have a huge, it's not a character that I'm like, oh, I need a TV show about this. But, I mean, if you put all this together, even outside of it being a Marvel show, just the idea of having Taylor Swift starring in a Disney Plus show and having it be a 1950s Vegas spy crime fighting thriller, this could be fun. I'm actually quite interested in this. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these new rumors that Taylor Swift is joining the MCU? And she's had those meetings with Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, and supposedly this is happening. Supposedly Scarlett Johansson is producing the series. Again, this has potential. None of this is confirmed. This is all just rumors for now. But there's a lot of credibility here, and evidence to support these claims. So I'm interested. I'm definitely intrigued for sure. So this could be something that maybe could be announced at San Diego Comic-Con or D23 this year. And also the Taylor Swift thing, I mean, supposedly, according to these scoopers, the Blonde Phantom series being in development is set in stone. But the whole Taylor Swift thing is just she's in talks. So if we do end up getting this Blonde Phantom series, it could be Taylor Swift or it could not be. It all depends on how interested she is in this role, but I'm interested in it. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I keep up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.